So, welcome everyone to a QiGong session focused on detoxification. We're going to look at 4 major organs today that help us with this detoxing and cleansing process. This is the gallbladder, the liver, the lungs, and the large intestine. We're going to start with a meditation and then come to standing, do our standing postures, and then we're going to come back to seated position and close with a meditation as well. So with this ancient practice, of course, if you're watching this as a recording or you're doing this live with me in this moment, what's really important is to listen to your own body during this time, to really listen to your own needs, your own physical needs. I'm not there in your home with you. So I don't know any prior issues you may have, and I can't be responsible for that. So just take your own health into your own hands. If something feels too strong for you in that moment, just ease off or just slow down. And if you have to do everything from a chair because you have limited physical capability, that's absolutely fine as well. And you can just do the hand movements, and then you can visualize your legs moving. And actually the power of visualization is still going to be really strong. I'm going to talk us through, as we go on, the different meridian lines within the body that we're going to be hitting with different body movements. So you can really focus on those meridian lines being activated in this session. So make sure you've got enough space to move. Make sure you're not wearing any shoes or socks so you can move your feet safely. And then just inviting you to join me in a seated position to begin with meditation, and just keeping your camera on or off, whatever you prefer, and staying muted for the duration of this class. So when you're ready, just inviting you to gently close down your eyes, coming to a seated or a cross-legged position. And just take a few breaths to settle into your space, into this moment, into the journey you're currently on. Honoring everything that led you up to this exact moment of your life. Honoring the safe space that you're in, with a roof over your head, a physical body that does so much for you. And by this act of moving meditation, we're going to undertake, inviting you to see this as a devotional practice. This isn't a fast-paced exercise class. This is a powerful ancient practice that's been studied and practiced for thousands of years, that really taps into the innate healing wisdom of our own bodies and activates channels and meridian lines and organs to promote healing. So begin by slowing down your breath. And instead of the classical technique of box breathing, where you inhale for 4, hold for 4, and release for 4, in QiGong we like to practice a breathing technique called the rhythm of the universe. And we can come back to this anytime during this practice if you need to sit down or rest. This style of breathing is mimicking the natural world around us, the waves hitting against the shore. So to follow this, you can imagine as you breathe in for 4, and then when you hold at the top, you don't hold statically. You begin exhaling in a curve, coming back down for 4. Inhaling for 4. Out for 4. And if you wish to make this longer or shorter to suit your own breath pattern, that's absolutely fine. Just inviting that feeling of matching with the waves, fluid motion. Just being aware of that connection between you and nature. Everything is created of beautiful patterns and spirals and flows. And how the human body and cyclical nature within us, within the moon, within the sun, mimics this too. Breathing with the rhythm of the universe, attuning yourself more and more to this frequency. Then when you're ready, gently blinking open your eyes and just inviting you to begin tapping around your collarbone. Just to start opening and stimulating this detox pathway, and gently coming back through your physical surroundings as well. some of the moves we do later are going to be focused around this center too, connected to the lungs. More deep breaths. And then when you're ready, gently coming to a standing position if you are physically able to. So we've just been gonna take a second to come into our body. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And you can roll back and forth a few times on your feet if you need to do so. You can bend your knees slightly. Just coming into your base. And during this practice, I really invite you never to straighten your knees too rigidly. Always keep a slight bend. Always keep your joints loose. And they say in QiGong, if your joints are cracking, it means the yin is lacking. And the qi is lacking, it means you're lacking vital energy. So just being aware of that, if you have any cracking sensations in your beautiful joints during this session too. And we're just going to begin by painting the rainbow. One of my favorites. So keep your knees bent. Bring your hands gently in wave-like motions, keeping your wrists really supple up and down, just over your torso. And you can imagine a colour coming from your palms and your fingertips, coming and spreading through your energy field. You can imagine a rainbow or one specific colour you're working with. Not rushing this, going as fast or as slow as you like. All your joints supple. As we begin warming the body up. Going to play with bringing in energy from source, from up above, and we will bring it through our whole body, our energetic field, our chakra system, and then ground it down, ground it to Mother Earth. So we do this by bringing our palms out and we reach up and we look upwards to the sky. Bring your hands upwards, calling in source energy, that divine, pure, universal light. And then you bring it, and as you bring it down through your body, you place the backs of your palms and bring it through all of your chakras. Feel this source light coming in, cleansing and purifying all of your physical body, all of your energetic body. And you begin bending down and then give it to Mother Earth and connect with Mother Earth. If you can touch your palms on the floor, then you can do so. If not, that's okay, just imagine it. And imagine the energy from the core of Mother Earth coming up through your feet and through your hands, up through the backs of your legs, your spine, up through your arms into your brain, connecting and grounding. Coming back to a standing position slowly and breathing out. We will do this a few more times, reaching up to source, gathering this beautiful universal light in between your palms, in between your hands, looking up, reaching up, and then bringing the backs of your palms together, bringing it down through your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat, your heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root, and taking it down, giving it to Mother Earth and allowing Mother Earth to take all of this excess and then give her some of your energy. And then feel her grounding the core of the earth coming up through the base of your feet, through your palms, the backs of your legs, your spine, into your brain. Already coming to stand, taking it really slow. Inviting you to do this twice more in your own time. gathering from source, bringing it down through your chakras and then connecting to Mother Earth and grounding from below. And when you're ready, just coming to stand once more with bent knees. And we're gently gonna swing side to side, tapping our hands as we come left to right against our organs, against our lower back. Gently waking up our kidneys, our large intestine. And you can let out any sounds you need to. Ha, ha, ha. Whatever your body needs, let it be free. Now as you swing, bring your hands up a little bit higher. So they're hitting your liver, your gallbladder and your spleen. And then bring your hands up even higher now. So they're gently hitting the tops of your arms. And this is gonna affect the heart meridian, the large intestine, and the lungs. Feel this awakening in your spine as a whole. Maybe feel heat rising in your body. Then slow the movement down. And just shake your arms up and down. Ooh, and you can shake your legs as well. Ooh. Shake your face out. Shake your knees. Shake your hips if you need to. Massage your jaw a little bit. Just really coming into full awareness of your body in these moments. You can bounce a little bit onto your heels again while shaking. If you're seated, you can just shake your hands up and down really fast. Feel the heat coming into your fingers. Don't worry, any excess of energy at the end of this session, we're going to release it safely. So allow that heat to build as we move into our 4 movements, the organs. We're going to begin with the gallbladder. So the gallbladder and the liver both hold on to anger, and then the purified and cleansed energy of the gallbladder and the liver is forgiveness. So the color is green. And both the liver and the gallbladder are located on the right side of your body underneath your rib cage. So my screen is mirrored. But if you feel your rib cage and then just feel underneath both of these organs that store so much anger and so much toxins are there. And with the gallbladder, first of all, the meridian line, if you've ever been treated for anything about these organs in acupuncture, the line they will do, it starts at your feet for the gallbladder. It comes all through the side like this and then does a bit of a wave like that and comes up and around and actually around the ear and into the eye. So we're going to use a movement that really activates and strengthens that meridian, and with the eye movements too. It's like a double activation. So we'll begin with the gallbladder movement and then move on to the liver. And as you're doing this, you can visualize this meridian lighting up. You can visualize your gallbladder. And you can think, and you might find that actual situations that have made you really angry start to come up whilst doing these movements. And you can allow that to come into your presence, to come into your awareness, to be released, to allow this anger to be detoxified through our breath, through our energy, through our awareness. So the gallbladder is called tiger, stretches its back. And we can begin on either side. I'm mirrored, but I'm going to start on the right. And you put one foot forward like this. You might want to watch me at first before copying. Put one foot forward and bend your knee. And you can already feel with this movement, it's going right through the meridian. You bend your knee and you put your 2 hands forward into tiger's claws like this with your fingers bent like little claws. You put them out and then you reach behind with your arms. And as you reach behind, feel that stretch all the way down the side of your body and look towards your hands. So your eyes are being activated as well. And do this as low down or as high up as you can with your flexibility and your level of fitness in this moment. And release. And as you release, bring your arms back down, straighten your leg, and then we turn our feet and we do it on the opposite side. So you breathe out, bend your knee, breathe in, and then stretch and breathe out again and look towards those tiger claws, stretching the meridian on the left side of the body too, balancing both. Coming back. You breathe in and out. Look towards your tiger claws. Coming back to center. And as you come back to center, you might feel the stretch in the inside of your legs too. Breathe out and look towards your tiger claws. So it really depends on your own level of fitness and what's coming up for you, and how fast or slow you want to do these movements. So I invite you to get the grip of it and then go with your own flow. Carrying on in your own pace and time. Stretching forward. And bringing your hands back, looking backwards. Feeling this whole meridian on both sides, from the eyes going all the way down the sides of the body, being activated with this simple body movement. If you feel more heat rising in your body, just allowing that. Not judging it. But tuning into the colour of green, like we spoke about before, to soothe any anger. And just doing a few more either side. And now we are going to come to the liver. So the liver meridian runs on the inside of our legs, up through either side, and then comes and stops about here. And our liver's a huge organ that again holds anger and comes all onto our ribs through here. So focus on this meridian as we do these movements coming on the inside of our legs now. And hopefully you can see my feet. This is called the 4 body movements. So you step, starting with the right again. You step forward, bend your knee. Just watch me first because it's a little complicated. So step forward, and then you go and pull back on your left side, bending your knee, straightening. And as you do that, the meridian's being activated. You then twist your right foot, and you twist and turn and bend over the right foot. And as you're doing this, you're literally putting your body's pressure onto this organ, activating the meridian and the organ itself. And then you come up, bend the knee again, and come back. So it does take a little bit of practice, this one, but it's super powerful because we're physically bending over. And you do it both sides, so I'll show you on the left as well. You step forward and then bend onto the opposite knee, bringing that foot, twisting over, coming back, bending once more, and coming back to standing. So I'll show you a few more times and then you can follow along with me, or you can do it in your own time and pace. So bend forwards on the knee, and come back. As you come back, straighten that foot, and you bend over, feeling your ribs going into your liver. Twist back, coming to straight. And it doesn't matter if it's not exactly perfect. Bending your knee, coming your straightened foot and twisting over. Just having that intention. Bending your knee. You come back onto the opposite foot and straighten. Twist over. Straight. Bend again to release the movement. You might be feeling more heat in your body now. You might be feeling more anger. Just remember the opposite emotion we're tapping into, which is forgiveness. And the colour green. Bending forward. And feel when your physical body bends either side. Really going deep into that organ, activating it. Just do 1 or 2 more either side. Stand straight. Now we'll go into the lungs, our next organ that helps us detox and also helps us clear grief from our beautiful systems. The opposite of the grief is the emotion of joy. So you can focus on bringing joy in and releasing grief. And this movement is called Dragon Clears a Path. The meridian runs either side, down through our arms, through our thumbs. So we activate it during this movement by bringing our thumbs into our palms like this and closing our fingers over. So you breathe in and you have your feet shoulder width apart, or even wider if you can. You breathe in, and then starting whichever side you want, you breathe out and you follow through this whole movement with your eyes. You follow your palms. You breathe out, look at your hands, and then you come backwards behind your whole body in a circle. And then as you begin to come forwards in a circle, you breathe in and finish on the out breath. So doing the opposite side, breathing out, breathing out, coming in a circle, and then breathing in, finishing on the out breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing. And stretching as far as you can, far out as you can with your arms, following your hands with your gaze, creating these big circles. Just doing a couple more on either side. And the final organ we're going to look at is the large intestine. So this comes again through our arms, but through the backs of our arms and around, and finishes over our lip. And this physical movement actually activates the large intestine, so it helps our bowels to release. You might find that you need to go to the toilet after doing this move, which is great. And it's very simple, something you can do anytime during the day if you feel you need a bowel movement or you need to cleanse like your large intestine. So you come, put your hands onto your knees and you bend your knees and you simply bend your body and you swing your head around, coming in a circle, bringing it to the top, and then doing the opposite direction. And you can go as fast or as slow, and you can do this from a seated position as well. Using the strength of your arms, so it activates the meridian line, but also really feeling your actual physical large intestine being massaged. Just a couple more. Either side. And then gently coming to stand and to release all of that excess energy, any heat, any anger. We're going to bring the thunder in. So you reach your hands up and you throw it down, throw it into the earth, making any sounds. And with this movement, allow any toxins, any heat, any buildup just to be released back to Mother Earth. And you can reach up, keeping the bend in your knees, and down, and make a big exhale and sigh out. If there's any organs that you felt really had a buildup of toxins, just use your own shamanic abilities now, and you use your hands, your beautiful healing energy, and you can reach into your organs and just pull out any toxins, any excess energy, any parasites, fungus or mold. Just imagine yourself, for example, going into your intestine and reaching in, pulling it out and giving it back to source to be transmuted into love. This could be excess anger from your liver, excess energy from your heart space. You might not feel you have anything. If so, just stand for a moment. If you've got any parasites going into your intestine, putting it out and giving it to source. Any anxiety and worry, you can bring this over your kidneys and then give it to source as well. Spend a moment doing this for your own body. into a place of stillness once more, calling on the light of your soul and the light of source to fill any of those gaps you've just created back up with beautiful healing wisdom and light, filling up any emptiness that you've created space with. Seeing all of your cells glowing with gold or a colour that you work with. You can place your hands over those parts if you want as well. You can come back to a seated position to finish with a meditation and just seeing yourself as this acupuncture point between heaven and earth, and calling in your soul's light and source's light to continue giving your cells that healing and that love. Breathing once more with the rhythm of the universe and feeling your cells live, full and vibrant, healthy and well. Thinking, open your eyes, coming back to your space. You can give yourself a hug, touch any parts of your body you need. Rub your hands over your face. You can tap your collarbones again. Coming back into the space. Thank you so much.